The preparation has been good because we only had four players that cross over. So we still had 12 or 13 players that were just training with red ball, and they have been doing the right things. Fortunately for us, the three young fast bowlers were not in the T20 squad, so they've been concentrating on what they had to do. The two experienced players in Nabi and Rashid, I'm sure they're going to be able to adjust themselves, but in all, the training has been good because it's been a little bit separated, except for the four players who played the T20. He's been fit enough to keep 50 overs and then open batting and bat well. Fortunately for us, we have Afsa, who's been the four-day keeper, and Shazad has been outstanding in the field, even though he might not move around well, but great hands, so in slip and around the bat he's excellent, so that solves our problem there. My captain knows what he's talking about, so now I think when you look at it, it's all the spinners in this contest are going to be excellent, and we know that right now Rashid is the most difficult spinner to play around. He hasn't played Test cricket, so we have to look and see what happens there. But we know that his professionalism will help him to adjust, and I'm sure he will come out as the best spinner in this Test match. The mental part comes from the way you train is the only thing that you can really prepare them through. How hard you work them, how long they bat, how long they bowl in nets. That's the only way you can really prepare them mentally, because when you get out there, then you understand what it takes to be out there. As the captain said, they've played four-day cricket, so they have a fair idea, but I think it's a little bit harder than that. So, and the good thing about it is that they learn quickly. I think it's the abundance of talent that comes through. Zimbabwe, I didn't have long enough. Ireland was there for a long time, but Ireland hasn't produced the amount of youngsters in the last 4 or 5 years as Afghanistan keep producing, and the batting is a little bit less, but the bowling, and you will see a young fast bowler in this Test match hopefully that shows that they have young talent coming out all the time. So I think that is an exciting prospect for the future. When I was with Ireland, I played against them in Ireland. It was a little bit greener than that, and still turned. So I think the bowlers are experienced enough to get it to turn on that. It looks a lot darker today than it did 2 days ago. So I think by the time tomorrow comes, it'll be dry enough for them to spin on it. I think there will always be a little bit of disappointment in the players not being on the same cricket field as Virat especially. But at the same time, we look at it as we win the Test match, we beat India, we don't beat Virat. So it's a case where they're disappointed that he's not playing, but at the same time, it's a little bit of happiness having to bowl to him all the time. It's not going to be nice, but we're happy that we're here and we're playing against India. Virat is not India, so that's how we look at it.